What happens when international politics intersect with a high-profile murder case? The recent murder of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, a Sikh separatist leader, brings this question into sharp focus. Nijjar was a key figure in the Sikh independence movement, advocating for Khalistan, a separate Sikh homeland in Punjab. His assassination in June has ignited a diplomatic firestorm between Canada and India. Canada, where Nijjar resided, has pointed fingers at India, alleging their connection to the murder. India, on the other hand, has vehemently denied these allegations, countering by expelling a Canadian diplomat and calling for Canada to clamp down on anti-India groups within its borders. Caught in the crossfire of these accusations is not just the tragic loss of a man's life, but the decades-long Khalistan movement, which began as an armed rebellion in the late 1980s and was suppressed by the Indian government. As the accusations fly, one thing is clear: this case has far-reaching implications beyond the borders of Canada and India. But this is not just a bilateral issue. The case has shaken up the diplomatic world, straining relationships and raising eyebrows. The fallout from the murder of Hardeep Singh Nijjar has had a ripple effect across diplomatic circles. The tension between Ottawa and New Delhi has escalated, leading to the expulsion of diplomats from both countries. Canada, accusing India of connections to Nijjar's assassination, has shown its disapproval by expelling an Indian diplomat. India, on the other hand, has dismissed these allegations and responded by expelling a senior Canadian diplomat, citing concerns over Canadian interference in its internal affairs. But the diplomatic turbulence doesn't stop there. Canada's main allies, including the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, and New Zealand, have remained noticeably silent on the matter. Their lack of support for Canada's allegations against India is believed to be driven by strategic priorities. These countries are keen to maintain their relationships with India, given its rising global influence and growing economy. In particular, the United Kingdom is seeking a free trade deal with India, and any antagonism could jeopardize this. The United States has expressed concern over the allegations but remains focused on its relationship with India. The silence of Canada's allies speaks volumes about the complexities of international politics. The United States, a key player in this geopolitical drama, has been walking a tightrope. Amid the whirlwind of allegations and diplomatic expulsions, the U.S. has found itself in a position of delicate balance. Jake Sullivan, the U.S. National Security Advisor, has been the voice of this balance. Dismissing notions of a rift with Canada, Sullivan emphasized the need for a thorough investigation into Hardeep Singh Nijjar's murder. "We stand up for our principles regardless of the country affected," he stated. The U.S.'s stance is a dance between its commitment to justice and its diplomatic relations with India. The United States is in the process of strengthening its relationship with India, a key ally in the face of shifting global dynamics. But it's a dance that doesn't compromise on the principles of justice and integrity. The U.S. has been consistent in its communication with both Canada and India, advocating for truth and justice. As the investigation into Nijjar's murder continues, the world watches with bated breath, a testament to the power of one man's death to shake up the global stage. Indeed, the ripple effect of Hardeep Singh Nijjar's murder has been felt far beyond the borders of Canada and India. The world has become a spectator in this unfolding drama, watching as principles of justice and diplomacy clash on the international stage. The murder of a single individual has sparked a diplomatic crisis, highlighting the delicate balance of power in our interconnected world. It's not just about one man's death anymore. It's about the principles that underpin our global society: justice, sovereignty, and human rights. It's about how we, as a global community, respond to such acts of violence and injustice. Countries around the world are now carefully watching the actions of the US, Canada, and India, understanding that the outcome of this situation could set a precedent for future international incidents. As the world waits, the question remains: will justice be served, or will diplomatic relations take precedence? Only time will tell. Voiceover, thank you for joining us on this journey through a complex web of international politics and justice. As we wait for answers, we continue to hope for a world where justice is not compromised. Please subscribe and join us again as we delve further into this and other stories that shape our world. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe.